Wisconsin gravel is so good.
There's a few different types of fun. You got type 1 fun. That's where something's fun while you're doing it. Like, say, riding down a nice trail with your friends.
What a day, huh?
Yeah, dude.
It's perfect.
Then you got type 2 fun. This is where something isn't fun while you're doing it, but at the end you're glad you did it. Like getting to the starting line at 5 a.m.
Have a great, safe, enjoyable ride!
Bikes up there.
Bikes next to me. Bikes all the way back.
But then you get to enjoy sunrise on your bike. And then there's type 3 fun. This is where something's not really fun at all, and even though you might be proud you completed it, you would never really voluntarily do it again. Like, say, riding your BMX bike 235 miles.
My light just went out and I forgot my backup. It's one of those, like,
Oh no.
everything fell through at the last second.
Can confirm, I talked to this guy. Type 3 fun. This video is about a 235-mile ride across the state of Wisconsin, from the Mississippi River to Lake Michigan.
So we got 4 buses full of people here heading from Milwaukee to La Crosse. All their bikes are in this Allied trailer. It is like the ultimate shuttle operation here.
Whoa, this is sick. I've loaded every single one of these bikes.
Really? How many so far?
I think we're right about 100. 100? Yeah, just right about 100.
100 so far.
I got invited by the Wisconsin Bike Federation to participate in this ride. In the past, this wouldn't really be my thing. I haven't owned a road bike in a decade. In fact, I've hardly ever ridden more than 40 miles at once. I'm typically a mountain biker. My type 2 fun is going up the hill and my type 1 fun is going back down the hill. However, when I saw what Wisconsin has been building for cyclists, I had to go check it out. And I'm glad I did, because this ride has shifted my perspective about types of fun and also about my own capabilities.
It is 5:45 in the morning. A little bit of light out here now. 12 miles into the ride and we're out in the country, out in the cornfields. Beautiful farmland, sunrise over the corn stalks. This is like as good as it gets for road riding. Every single back road in Wisconsin is just buttery smooth. It was explained to me that the roads have to be smooth because otherwise the milk gets churned into butter on the way to the store, or at least it did back in the day. 20 miles in, time for second breakfast. 30 miles in, time for breakfast number 3. Okay, found a puppy. It's going with us for the rest of the ride. You riding with us, Chloe? What do you think?
Yeah, let's go! Let's go, Chloe!
Just a little past 9 in the morning and just at the 50-mile mark out of our 100-mile day. So far feeling good. We're about almost exactly half on trails today so far, which is cool. First 25 miles is all road. A little after 10 a.m. The sun's come out. The headwind has come out. Lisa's got a cramp. It may be all the cheese curds. Another rider gave me a homemade waffle. It's like crispy, sugary coating. It's the most incredible thing I've ever eaten. 90 miles in, we're back on the road, but at least our headwind has turned into a crosswind of sorts. A little delirious at this point, but still having fun. So, day 1 finished. Did my first ever 100-mile ride, and now we're heading to apparently a party.
Some thoughts that I had at this point after my first 100-mile ride. The best advice I had pre-ride was to just keep eating. Eat lots of calories. And to be honest, that's a big part of the fun for me. Wheel and Sprocket, the bike shop that sponsors the race, along with Ride Across Wisconsin, has some excellent aid stations, all sorts of food and drinks. Also, since I wasn't able to get a lot of long distance training rides in before this event, I did my best to set up my bike properly, to get my fit dialed in, and that really paid off here. At 100 miles in, I was feeling very comfortable, no numbness in my hands, no hot spots. Before we get into day 2, this is Bubby. He's a little one-eyed stray that wandered into my shop about 3 weeks ago. Unfortunately, Bubby's owner is sick, so he's hanging out with us for a bit. He's a real mellow little dude and just loves to hang out in the shop. All right, back to the ride.
Day 2, 4:30 a.m. Mechanics are getting stuff set up.
The race ended at midnight. The one-day race ended at midnight yesterday, and they're up.
They're up already.
They're heroes.
Good morning.
your lips wet, cause it's time to have a pack on your.
How you guys feeling about the day ahead?
We're feeling pretty good about the day ahead. You know, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be
we gotta
a
work
little
as
bit
a
moist
team.
on
We gotta
the
make
air.
sure it's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.
Get everybody across the line.
It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna see what the ride throws at us, and we'll fix it.
Day 2 sunrise on the bike, baby! Dude, it's gorgeous out here. We are 45 miles in. It is 8:20 in the morning on day 2. I was with a nice big group up ahead. Unfortunately, I dropped my water bottle, and then the group dropped me. Rightfully so. If you do something dumb like drop your water bottle, it's pretty hard to catch back up to your group. I carried this can of iced coffee with me for the past 65 miles, and now I'm at Trek headquarters and they have ice. This is gonna be the best iced coffee I think I've ever had. 11 in the morning, we got 65 miles to go. Just stopped at the Trek rest stop for like an hour. How you doing, all good? Yeah. Okay. Really outdid themselves with that rest stop, so shout out to them. I spent a bit too long there, but that's okay. And now we're back on the road. Supposedly should be hitting some trails soon. That'll be nice. Hopefully a little shaded. It's 104 degrees out right now, which is, yeah, it's hot. 78 miles into day 2 with 54 miles remaining. Just hitting gravel the first time. And what a welcome relief, because it's 102 degrees, according to my Garmin, 102 degrees out, and now we have shade. One of the cool things about this ride is, if you want it to be a group ride, if you want to chat, ride with a bunch of people, draft, get a good pace line going, you can do that. Got to cross a road here. Or if you want to spend some time by yourself, just kind of put your head down and cruise, you can do that too. Wisconsin gravel is so good. The size of the gravel, they call it crushed limestone. Just a small layer on top of a super hard subsurface, kind of like clay or something. This trail all the way along is incredibly smooth. I mean, I expected to have some washboard in some sections, or just, you know, ruts and bumps, but it is basically pristine. And between the coarseness of the gravel and that super hard subsurface, you just fly right along. Yeah, you got it, man. Good hop, though.
Yeah, dude, thanks a lot, man.
Oh, you got it. 115 miles in. About 18 miles to go. Started to bonk a little bit. Took out this giant Rice Krispie I bought yesterday. Let me tell you, this is the best Rice Krispie treat I've ever eaten. Probably not actually that good, but the temps dropped about 15 degrees, but it brought with it a gnarly headwind. We got 11 miles to go, but I've been on this perfectly straight strip of pavement under these power lines for like 8 miles now. So there's just no relief from the headwind. Woo! Brutal. I think the best bike rides have a healthy combination of type 1 and type 2 fun. You want to push yourself, you want to go fast, you want to break a sweat.
Look at that salt.
But you also want to see some gorgeous scenery, you want to have some fun trails, and at the end of it, you want to feel happy. If the fun ratio is right, you'll feel the rush from those endorphins and think, hey, I would love to do this all over again. After riding 235 miles, I rode a wheelie across the finish line, and I wanted to keep going.
You need to go ride another 100 miles if you have the energy to do a wheelie across the line.